This one's for our Aussie friends. Yes, Aussie. I learned it's not Aussie.
It's not Aussie.
They get fucking pissed off when you say that, man. They're gonna come over here and they're gonna tie me down and feed me some Vegemite, and they're gonna feed me the Vegemite. And I know they don't drink Foster's; they drink Victoria something. I can't remember.
No, they don't actually have Foster's. Foster's is Canadian.
It's garbage. It really is a garbage beer.
I'm not opposed. It's not that bad. I mean, look, you're drinking a PBR.
I mean, with consent.
No, I'm not. It's a nostalgia factor for me.
I know. Foster's is nostalgia.
It's cheap, shitty beer, you know. Anyway, we're talking about the Australian Prime Minister Malcolm Turnbull, and you might be wondering why the fuck we're talking about him here.
Yeah,
well, turns to find out we have a lot of fans that live in Australia, and we're starting to get more of them. So I'm going to try to do a little bit more news for you guys, especially because this one ties in really well with the fact that Utah has had 3 sex scandals in the last week about people hiring prostitutes and stuff.
I am.
Not really.
No. So for people that are wondering, there was a problem recently where Malcolm Turnbull came out and to the other members of the parliament and said, "No more having sex with staff," because apparently it was a big enough issue.
Oh my God.
Stop it.
And so they're trying this article here is trying to talk to us about how they're calling it the bonking bill, the bonk ban. And they said the bonk ban is bonkers, and it shows that the whole attack on Barnaby Joyce is driven by one thing, sex. And for Barnaby Joyce, I have to read into this a little bit here. Mr. Turnbull announced on Thursday that ministers will be banned from having sex with their staffers, as it was revealed that Deputy Prime Minister Barnaby Joyce's former staffer, Vicky Campion, was pregnant with his child. So it wasn't just we shagged. It was I knocked her up at the same time. It's just so funny that they had to come out and said, "Hey, no more fucking your staffers."
Oh,
I mean, we have our own problems with this in the United States, of course, but it's just funny to me that this got brought up. And
I actually I have to say I appreciate the just don't stop, because that's not what they do here. Is they're like, boys will be boys, am I right? They're like, knock it the fuck off.
Yeah, no.
Turnbull has come out with a sex ban, like a complete ban on it. You know, it's like. What are they trying to say here? It's that the revelations have derailed the start of the parliamentary year for the coalition, with the national MPs now in open revolt after Mr. Turnbull fronted the cameras in the Prime Minister's courtyard and told Mr. Joyce to consider his position, which is kind of a nice way of saying you might want to quit. At least that's how I read it here.
Yeah.
National members of parliament were in raptures within an hour of the announcement, indignant that the prime minister had kicked along the story after Joyce appeared to be hanging onto his job as of late Wednesday. You know, at least over there, they still have enough gumption that if they're doing enough harm to their own parliamentary procedures, they're going to be like, "Yeah, I need to quit. You know, I need to step down." We don't get that here.
No, we don't.
No, it turns out that you can just exist without a security clearance, being the desk secretary for the president, even though you beat your ex-wives. Oh, no, you can just keep doing that, and then you only step down after everyone fucking knows.
Yeah.
Who knows how many times that guy's been blackmailed? We don't know. We might have found out because he didn't pay up on a blackmail. We don't know.
Another MP said that the ban sends a message that somehow the parliament is an orgy. What I see are very dedicated people who work in parliamentarian offices, and I'd hate for them to have their reputation tarnished by this innuendo.
Innuendo.
People be fucking. So.
Yeah, they'll do that. People just do that.
Yeah, but your reputation isn't tarnished by somebody being like, "Don't." No, but really, don't. And then you're like, "I'm offended. You did the thing."
Yeah.
You fucked a staffer, didn't you? Because if somebody at my job was like, "Hey, don't fuck anyone under you. Like, don't fuck anyone who works for you," I'd be like,
"Yeah,
all right." I wouldn't be like, "I'm offended," because if I said I'm offended, that means I did it.
Yeah.
I mean, like, no. Yeah, I did it.
Really, all you have to do is say, okay, I will not do the thing.
I will no longer do the thing.
Very well.
But no, if you're like, hey, how dare you imply that I would do such a thing? Oh, methinks he does protest too much.
Yeah. Like, in that, I didn't really hear anybody implying anything other than saying, yeah, don't do it.
Don't.
Mr. Joyce is on leave. He reluctantly decided to go on leave at the end of the week there.
Mm-hmm.
And so he's probably not going to be coming back.
No, he's not.
They're trying to say, there's somebody there trying to say, I'm waiting to see if the evidence that there's been an abuse of power, and if I see that it's clear, well, then I'll be one of the people talking about what should be the action as a result of that, said Mr. Broad.
Don't fuck your staffers.
No, don't.
Yeah, because that is an abuse of power.
Yeah,
even if they are willing, it's still an abuse of power.
I was going to be an abuse of power. Don't fuck your staffers.
Oh, but she wanted to. Yeah.
Are you sure?
Because you had power.
Are you really
There's
sure?
no good way.
Or do you think she felt like she had to?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are we sure she was into it, or
did she just want to keep her job?
So, Prime Minister Turnbull is going to be here in America this upcoming week, as you're listening to us right now, and he's going to be talking to Donald Trump, hopefully telling him to stop fucking the staff too. I mean, please.
I hope you watch it. And I hope it's on camera. It just says, "Oi, stop it! Don't do the thing.
Stop the." And Twitter, no.
The random capitalizations are driving me absolutely fucking insane.
What?
Randomly capitalizing words in his fucking tweets. It is insanity.
Yeah.
Like next thing you know, he's going to start doing camel case on things, and it's like it's going to look like what is this kid? He's going to start talking in leet speak next. What the fuck is wrong with this guy?
So much, Eggs. So
so fucking
much.